We believe we're through the worst of the pressures on the energy system. The national energy market continues to function under pressure, but nevertheless we are in a situation where more generation has come back on board and the system has avoided any blackouts and any load shedding. I said last week that AEMO advised me that 2,000 megawatts had come back online and 1,500 were expected in coming days, and that remains on track today. This is a testament to everybody who's worked very, very hard over recent weeks. I want to particularly thank, on behalf of the government, Daniel Westerman, the Chief Executive of AEMO, and his team, Claire Savage, the Australian Energy Regulator, working hand in glove with the government, with me, with state and territory ministers who have responded very, very well. This is the system working. We have some way to go. There's no complacency. We're very alive to the risks that remain in the system. We remain very vigilant about what can go wrong from here. The system does remain under pressure, but as I said, the fact that we have withstood a situation where load shedding was indeed looking likely, where blackouts were possible, and we've managed to avoid all the above, and there has been no impact on the reliability for consumers, is a very good thing. And the people who worked so hard to achieve this, I want to particularly thank today. This is a situation in which the new government has had to deal with the legacy, of course, of the last government. 10 years of denial and delay. This is a tailor-made crisis, made by a former minister and a government which wasn't up to the job, didn't ensure the investment, didn't ensure the framework. This is a crisis written and authorised by Angus Taylor Goldman. This is a crisis which has been brought about by a government which refused to make the difficult decisions to provide the framework to get investment in storage, in renewables, in transmission, and that's exactly what the new government is going to do, and it's getting on with the job of doing. Already doing, struck an agreement with the state and territory ministers very quickly after being sworn in on the next steps and proceeds. One of the things that state and territory ministers agree with me to do is to proceed at pace with the development of a capacity mechanism. I'm pleased today the next step in that process has been completed. The Energy Security Board releasing their latest information paper to inform state and territory ministers with me about the issues at stake and what needs to be worked through. And the issues at stake are very high, very strong. As AEMO has pointed out, they forecast that electricity demand could at least double by 2050. The Energy Security Board is today underlining the size of the task we have to undertake as a nation. That's a task the Albanese government is up to and up for, working with our state and territory colleagues. This latest paper today is the next step. It simply informs state and territory ministers and myself about the issues to be worked through. We'll be working through those in coming weeks and months. I'm very, very confident that the goodwill that has been displayed around the table between state and territory energy ministers and myself will continue to be reflected, and we will develop a capacity mechanism which works for the task at hand, which is to ensure reliability as we undertake this massive transformation in our energy grid to being much more renewably focused, to being focused on achieving our climate ambitions, but also achieving so in a way which does in no sense undermine reliability for Australians. That's what a capacity mechanism must do. It's what under us it will do, and it's what we will be working for the coming weeks and months to catch up on the decade of delay. We're working hard and fast to make sure we get it right, and that's exactly what we'll continue to do. But I welcome this next step today.